Good, bright, and beautiful Wednesday, everyone. Welcome to GardenStateWeather.com and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith on this gorgeous, gorgeous Wednesday, a continuation of this fine weather for late August, the 24th of August, 2016. We have wall-to-wall blue skies over the region as high pressure is cresting over the northern mid-Atlantic region this morning. Light winds, very calm winds, and bright blue skies at sunrise this morning. Temperatures already rising from the mid and upper 50s over the interior to the low and mid 60s in the New Jersey, New York City, Philadelphia metropolitan area, already running into the upper 60s this morning at sunrise. Visible path of the satellite imagery this morning. The visible shows nothing but bright blue skies across the forecast region this morning. As a result, the dry and sinking air in the blacks and reds here in the mid and upper levels of the atmosphere means that high pressure sinking air is in control. Compression, so temperatures today getting back up into the upper 80s, but still dry conditions across the forecast region for today. On the aviational weather deck for today, everything looking good. VFR conditions, light and variable winds, calm winds overall to start the morning, becoming southwesterly at about 10 knots during the afternoon, turning to the south-southeast at Atlantic City and Wilmington late afternoon as the sea and bay breeze develop. Tonight, VFR conditions, southerly winds becoming light and variable again overnight. Local MVFR visibilities towards daybreak due to any light fog, mainly at Reading, Allentown, and Millville. Thursday through Friday, generally VFR conditions expected. There is a chance for an isolated shower or thunderstorm, which may lead to temporarily lower conditions. Friday night through Sunday, VFR conditions. Got a nice looking forecast coming up. Right now outside of Newark at 64, dew point 59, humidity 83%. And it is clear with just a few scattered clouds across the region during today. VFR conditions in place. Philadelphia is up to 68, dew point comfortable 61, humidity 78%. The wind is southwest at 5. And just a few scattered clouds in the region this morning. VFR conditions in place. Into the tropics we go this morning, and we still have Gaston here, Tropical Storm Gaston. We'll talk about that in a moment. This is Invest 99L out here. Observations and latest radar data from the Lesser Antilles indicates that a broad area of low pressure associated with this tropical wave located near Guadeloupe. Environmental conditions are only marginally conducive for development with this system to become a tropical depression during the next day or two, while it moves to the west northwest at about 15 to 20 miles an hour across the Leeward Islands and the Greater Antilles. Conditions should become more conducive later this week while the system moves near the southeastern and central Bahamas. An Air Force Reserve Hunter aircraft plane is scheduled to investigate this disturbance later today. If necessary, interest from the islands of the northwestern Caribbean Sea and the Bahamas should continue to monitor the progress of this system. Gusty winds, heavy rains, possible flash flooding and mudslides could occur over portions of the area regardless of tropical storm formation. And formation chances over the next 48 hours is about 50%, and over the next 5 days, 70%. So some of the spaghetti model plots want to take this up and then portions of either southeastern Gulf here or Florida within the next 10 days. So we're going to be monitoring this very closely over the next couple of days. Meanwhile, we have Tropical Storm Gaston now as of 5 a.m. this morning. It's about 14.9 north, 38.6 west. It's about 975 miles west of Cabo Verde Islands. Maximum sustained winds are up to 70 miles an hour, so over the next couple of hours this could probably be upgraded into our first hurricane of the season. Present movement out of the west northwest at about 17 miles an hour. Central pressure now at about 29.50 inches. And there are no coastal watches or warnings to be affected at this time, but we're going to be monitoring this, and the storm track again takes us out into the Atlantic. Your pollen forecast through Sunday will continue to be on the high side. Mainly it's the mold spores that are out and about. Another fine weather day at the beaches for the New Jersey, New York, New Jersey, Delaware surf zone forecast. Wednesday, August 24th. Sunny skies today. High temperatures in the mid-80s. West winds at about 5, becoming south in the afternoon at about 10 to 15. Surf around 2 to 3 feet. Surf temperature 76. UVI index is 8 at high. Rip current risk is low today. And, well, it's just a perfect day to be at the beach. Forecasted temperatures for today, getting back into the mid and upper 80s. Again, it's just a beautiful day at the beaches as well. Dry air will be in place. On Thursday, things tick up a little bit with more humidity. Lots of sunshine around, temperatures in the mid and upper 80s, even to the coast. Friday is going to be a hot, sticky, humid day ahead of a cold front that will be moving through the region during the afternoon and evening with a few showers and thunderstorms about. Prior to that, temperatures will get into the mid and upper 80s, lower 90s in the urban centers, and then dry, cool air well, for this time of the year anyway. Temperatures, much drier air will be coming in with temperatures back into the 80s on Saturday. Temperatures continue into the low and mid 80s on Sunday and Monday as well. We'll start off with your forecasted charts. High pressure is in control right now from the morning analysis and will remain in control during today, tonight, and tomorrow. As it moves off the coast, the winds will become more southerly in direction and infiltrating more moisture into the atmosphere. Ahead of this cold front, which will be passing on Friday night, early Saturday morning, will be some isolated to scattered showers around the region on Friday afternoon and Friday evening as cold front moves towards the region. And then it passes off the coast early Saturday morning with high and dry high pressure controlling our weather on Saturday and Sunday with warm conditions, but generally drier conditions as high pressure builds over across southern New England and down through the northern mid-Atlantic states. This frontal boundary that passes by to our south on Friday night and Saturday morning will become nearly stationary, and the latest forecast charts even on through Sunday now is taking Invest 97L, or 99L rather, somewhere towards the Florida Straits here, and that would be of a concern for the southern regions here. And then of course high pressure over the top of it here, and then a backdoor cold front coming through with some shortwave energy around it on Monday and Tuesday could mean the threat of an isolated to scattered shower or thunderstorm around the region, and this will all be impacted in the flow determined by what this does here, whether 99L becomes a storm or just lingers around somewhere in the Gulf. It's going to produce a lot of rain in this area here, which has already been inundated with extreme amounts of flood damage this year. And with this blocking pattern in place, it keeps the frontal boundary draped across the mid-Atlantic coast, with the remnants of this storm system still out here in the Gulf, which would be 99L, and this takes us into about Wednesday at this point. So there's a high volatility in this forecast going forward through early to mid next week. So for everything live, it's GardenStateWeather.com, GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. I'm forecaster Robert Smith. You have a beautiful Wednesday. We'll see you bright and early on Thursday morning.